One of my followers actually tagged me in this post on Twitter, and this is another Straggtales production. And today's Strag we will be talking about is a woman by the name of Felicia Mulkey. Her name is just as nasty as she is. So, in case you probably are unaware of who this woman is, she just received a double life sentence for raping her daughter. You heard that correctly. This woman raped her daughter and received a double life sentence. Definitely well deserved. But here's the thing. Not only did this woman rape her daughter, but she filmed herself doing this. And I think another person was involved. And basically now that turned from just mere rape into child pornography. That's basically what it also has turned into. A Madisonville woman was handed down a double life sentence last week after admitting to repeatedly sexually abusing a child and possessing child pornography. Felicia Mulkey of Madisonville pled guilty last month to 4 charges and received 2 life sentences with no chance of parole in the 278th District Court. Evidence in the case showed that Mulkey filmed herself as she raped her 8-year-old biological daughter hundreds of times. She pled guilty to 1 count of continuous sexual abuse of a child, 1 count of super aggravated sexual assault of a child, and 2 counts of possession of child pornography. The events of this case are hard to believe that a woman would ever do something like this to her own child. Trust and believe, if you dig deep enough, it's not that hard to believe. We are fortunate to have a team of dedicated law enforcement professionals working so diligently for the safety of our children and community. During the multi-agency investigation, members of the Leon County Sheriff's Office, Madisonville Police Department, the Texas Rangers, agents from Homeland Security Investigations, and Madison and Montgomery County District Attorney offices came together and collected and analyzed massive amounts of evidence. It took a team effort to successfully prosecute the horrendous crime and rescue a little girl. After hearing testimony from retired Texas Ranger Stephen Jeter and Special Agent Jeff Chappell, with Homeland Security Investigations Judge Hal Ridley sentenced Mulkey to the maximum punishment on all charges. Mulkey will spend the rest of her life in prison without the possibility of parole. When I heard about this little girl and the abuse she has suffered, I volunteered to help. Special Prosecutor Mary Nan Huffman said, "Every child deserves justice no matter the jurisdiction. Mulkey may have been the way this child was brought into this world, but she is no mother." Mulkey's boyfriend, Joseph Ferris, is also charged in connection with the case and is currently awaiting trial. Well, I have to say, I'm slightly shocked they actually got this one correct, especially since most times when it comes to cases of palm-colored women molesting children, even if it's their own, get slaps on the wrist. How many stories have we seen where palm-colored women have killed their children and gotten away with it? I did a story earlier this year talking about this girl who was a cheerleader at the time and got pregnant right around the time of her prom, had her child, took it out somewhere and killed it, and they found her not guilty of murdering a child, just tampering with a corpse. That's all they got her on. So to hear that this woman got double life sentences without the possibility of parole is actually refreshing to hear. Now, I wonder if, I'm not going, I'll say it just to be petty. I wonder what Me Too going to say about this. It's probably not even on their radar. It wasn't on my radar until someone told me about it, and they probably would prefer it to be that way. But it's stories like this that should definitely float around the airwaves, but we know that they won't. And again, it is coming out of Texas, and that again is no surprise. Nothing against my subscribers who live in Texas that don't subscribe to the bullshit. But it is what it is. So I would say that justice definitely was served on the behalf of that little girl. And it was her own mother that did it. And it said the mother's boyfriend, so that means this guy was not the biological father of the daughter, which means I don't even want to go into the details of what I believe to have happened. Y'all just gonna have to use your own imagination. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.